Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a random review. I am Random Ross and today I review The Lost World Jurassic Park. Otherwise known as Jurassic Park 2 The Lost World, this is a 1997 sequel to 1993's Jurassic Park based on the novel by Michael Crichton and screenplay written by David Koepp and directed by the legendary Steven Spielberg, starring Jeff Goldblum, Julianne Moore, Peter Posetlethwaite or something, Alias Howard, even has Vince Vaughn in there. So in this one, 4 years after the events on Isla Nublar, there is another island, Site B, Isla Sorna, where John Hammond's nephew is wanting to collect some dinosaurs to open a all-new Jurassic Park in San Diego. And of course, Ian Malcolm is called by John Hammond about this incident, and he's telling him that he's just making the situation worse, and reluctantly ends up going there as his girlfriend, played by Julianne Moore, is at the island, Isla Sorna, and they end up having this crazy adventure whilst coming across many poachers and many dangerous dinosaurs. And at one point, a T-Rex does get on board a ship, wakes up, and escapes, and goes on a rampage around San Diego before they reunite it with its baby and send it back to Isla Nublar, where the dinosaurs are then left to live in peace and alone. So that's the story there. What did I like about this one? Well, the only returning lead in this was Jeff Goldblum, so he this time took on the centre role. No Sam Neill or Laura Dern, but we got a brief scene from Richard Attenborough's John Hammond and the grandkids as well. John Hammond's grandkids cameoed in it. And this time we was on a different island with different ant dinosaurs, but still the familiar ones, the raptors, even evil little dinosaurs that were carnivorous and nasty little buggers. And also we see the dinosaurs roaming free on the island. We see a T-Rex family that basically just want their baby back, and at one point they do get their baby back when it's been badly injured. Of course, the real antagonists in this are, of course, the humans, the hunters, the people that have dollar signs in their eyes, that are led by corporate greed and stuff, because they never learn their lessons in this franchise. But also, I like the T-Rex. Of course, we know the T-Rex is the series mascot, but this T-Rex we see isn't Rexy because she's on Isla Nublar. But we see a T-Rex, strolling around San Diego, and at one point through a quiet neighborhood at night where it helps itself to a swimming pool drink, eats a dog, and also terrifies a family. Yeah, what would I do if I woke up and there was a T-Rex in the backyard? I don't know. But I remember watching that as a kid and being amazed by it, but also, a bit unsettled by it. What if I was in that situation? And also the T-Rex looking fierce and stuff. And yeah, that is one thing I remember from the movie. The T-Rex running around the city in a domestic place and eating people passers-by, trashing a video store. Yeah, we have some fun there with that. But that's the third act of the film. A lot of it, the middle act, and a lot of it takes place in Isla Sorna, where we see the dinosaur crazy adventures in this. And we still get our herbivores in there, like the brachiosaurs and stuff, the kind dinosaurs. But of course, we have a whole big standoff with the raptors in this, where Ian and his daughter and his girlfriend are among them, fighting them off. At one point, Ian's daughter beats them with gymnastics, and he wonders how she got the bronze. But yeah, good effects as well. I think the effects still hold up like in the first one. This also was the last one in the series to be directed by Steven Spielberg, and I think he did a good directing this. Is it as good as the first one or better? I would say it's not as good as the first one, but the whole thing of a T-Rex in, a concrete jungle was epic, and my 6-year-old self was fascinated by that. But yeah, it's a decent one, a decent sequel. I wouldn't say as great or as exciting or as jaw-dropping as the first movie, but with this being a sequel, we knew what we were going into with this one, and I thought it was all right. Like I say, I liked it. It's a fun action adventure film with good puppetry and good visuals that I think still hold up 28 years later now. This film came out in 1997, and actually came out, as of recording this video, May 19th. It came out 28 years ago to this day. So yeah, didn't know it was like an anniversary of that one. But yeah, Jurassic Park, the Lost World Jurassic Park, or Jurassic Park 2, it's a decent one. I enjoyed it. This was also a novel by Michael Crichton, where in the original source material of the book Jurassic Park, Ian Malcolm gets killed. Then when they wanted him to do a sequel to the book so they could do this film, he had to work a way around it, and he was like, oh, the doctors did a miracle revival on him. But in the film, we see that Malcolm doesn't die in the film. He survives, and he leads the sequel. And this is the last we see from him until Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom, letting us know it is still the same franchise in these later films. But Jurassic Park, 2, or Lost World Jurassic Park, I'm going to give this one, I'll give it 4.5 out of 5. Yeah, I think that's a good one. 4.5 out of 5 for Jurassic Park 2, or the Lost World of Jurassic Park, or the Lost World Jurassic Park. You know where I'm going with that. Anyway, yeah, have you seen it? Let me know what you think down below in the comments. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share with your friends, and feel free to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and to hit that notification bell. I've been Random Ross, and this has been a random review, because I'm doing a build up to Jurassic World Rebirth. So yeah, if you love horror content, I've got a channel for that down below too, so feel free to check that out. So yeah, that's it for this one. So until next time, I bid you all a goodbye, friends. Goodbye.